Welcome to another episode of Reemo Realz TV. If you're dropping by the channel for the first time, please like and subscribe, share this video, leave your comments below. So it's my 41st birthday today, and it falls on Juneteenth. Happy Father's Day to the fathers out there for yesterday, for June 19th. Spanning 2 days, we had 3 different things, including my birthday. I turned 41. So Juneteenth is when the slaves were emancipated. And it's funny, the meaning of Juneteenth because today people think that they're free and they're really not free. We still are slaves to a certain degree. I also think it's an insult that we even have to celebrate a day, or they even made Juneteenth a holiday to let it be known that we were freed. Well, we shouldn't have been slaves to begin with. So just the simple fact that we were slaves, why would you mark a day to remind us that we were slaves? And we still are slaves. Because at the end of the day, this current economy that we're in, where gas prices control our life, taxes control our life, the government controls our life, laws that shouldn't be laws control our life, are we really free? Or are we going backwards back into the reason for Juneteenth and why it was a thing here in June now? Because at first it wasn't a holiday. It took years for it even to become a holiday. But the meaning for this video is for me to express that people and their thinking, the way we think, keeps us as slaves, even though we are free from bondage. You see, once they figured out how to control our minds, once they figured out how to get us to spend money and get us to do things that they wanted us to do mentally or think on that same accord, they didn't have to chain us up no more. They didn't have to enslave us anymore. We're doing what they want. We're spending money like crazy. We're shopping on Black Friday, blowing all our money. We're eating the wrong things, killing ourselves. We're drinking liquor nonstop to abuse our liver. We still doing these things, and they're not forcing us to do them. Why? Because they have it all in our face. And there's another holiday this month that I'm not going to even address. I don't even know if it's not a holiday. It's basically for the whole month, and everybody know what that is. I'm not even going to address it because it doesn't deserve to be addressed. Because I don't approve of it, and I'm not trying to get blocked on YouTube. But back to this Juneteenth and the slaves being free and why black people still think as slaves. The one thing that keeps us as slaves and the one thing that keep us as poor and the rich on the other side. The rich know how to take care of money. The rich are not consumers. The rich are builders. The rich have figured out that material things add no value to you, only in other people's minds. The rich have figured out how to invent things. Those inventions that they invented, that's where we work today. The things that they invented. The rich have figured out all of this, while at the same time, my black people are still working. Some of them have their own businesses like myself and still working. But at least I'm trying. And that's why we will always be slaves, because we don't get the fact that when we work for a paycheck, we're basically given rope to escape and climb out of the dungeon. But how many people threw the rope back and said, I don't want out of this dungeon, I like the way it feels? Living for money, living for material things. I just bought a brand new Mercedes Benz. Life is good. Is it really? Luxury tax and the way the gas prices is right now, is it really a luxury anymore to own a vehicle? Interesting, man. We invest a lot of money on feeling good, and that's why we're never going to be, I'm not going to say never, we can get there, but we have the capabilities to. But we have to change our thinking and stop thinking that shopping and looking good and investing in looking good is going to get us any place. How many of you guys got money saved for retirement? How many of you guys and gals have invested money in the stock market? How many of you guys and gals have invested in a business which pays you to a certain degree, which gives you credit back for money that you spent and puts it back in your pocket? So these are the smart things to do. And the crazy part about it is you can still be a consumer after you set yourself up with a business and financial freedom after the fact of investing. But that's going to take delayed gratification, which most of us can't take. We just have to spend our money. We just need that new Benz. We just need those new Jordans. We just need this jewelry. The day that our people wake up and the day that our people figure out that breaking your own bread, making your own bread, creating an entity that can feed you and feed your next generation after you, feed your family basically, create generational wealth through infinite banking strategies and other ways. When you figure that out, you will truly be free. That if you don't figure that out, you're going to be another statistic for the system and you are not free. I ain't got to chain you up if I could put you in debt. I ain't got to chain you up if I could take your house and put you out on the street. I ain't got to chain you up if I could make you go work for money and make you take that same money that you earned off of your labor and get you to go back in the stores and spend it on my products and pay taxes on those products. Pay fuel tax. The tax thing you're never going to get around. Only with buying material items will you get around the tax. But you can limit your taxes. But these people don't have to chain you up because for years and for centuries, they've learned how to control the mind of humans. They don't even have to be around you to know what you're going to do. Television. Most of the shit that they put out into the media is supposed to build in your mind a certain message, a certain code of how you're supposed to go about this life. A certain code that will help you fit into society. That's why they built it. So indirectly, I basically gave you all the answer of how you stop being a slave. Because we still are today. Well, I'm not, but most of you are. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Let me know what you thought about what I thought. Sorry, I didn't feel like putting my phone on a holder today. I'm driving. And I just felt like I wanted to give you guys that message. This is Reemo Realz. Until next video, peace.